today we are going to talk about an ancient Buddhist story. Now, you might hear this and think, oh, it's just a story, but the message behind it is incredibly powerful and deeply relevant to every single one of us. It speaks to something very simple: how a tiny act of kindness can fundamentally alter a person's future destiny. So here is the question: can a small gift or a simple good deed truly possess such miraculous power that it influences you for lifetimes, or even for eternity? That is the core of what we are exploring today. Let's dive in and see how this unfolds. An unexpected encounter and a boundless gift. First, let's look at how a seemingly simple act of generosity can generate such staggering power. Imagine the scene in ancient India, a dusty road leading to the ancient city of Rajgir. In this ordinary setting, an encounter is about to take place that will send ripples through the entire universe. We enter the heart of the story, an unexpected meeting between a wealthy Brahmin and the Buddha. As the Brahmin drove his chariot along the road, he encountered the Buddha walking. He was instantly struck by the Buddha's solemn, serene, and majestic presence. In that moment, a profound sense of admiration and faith welled up within him. Without a second thought, he offered his most precious possession, his chariot, to the Buddha. The Buddha accepted the gift. However, to elevate the Brahmin's faith to an even higher level, the Buddha performed a miracle. He levitated and sat cross-legged in midair, just above the saddle. Imagine that sight. It was beyond anything the Brahmin could have imagined, and his heart overflowed with joy and conviction. Seeing this unwavering faith, the Buddha smiled. In Buddhist scriptures, a smile from the Buddha is never casual. It is a vital signal that a profound truth regarding karma is about to be revealed, often accompanied by inconceivable phenomena. The ripple effect. Light through the hells. Look at the extraordinary chain reaction triggered by this simple act of kindness. The light emanating from the Buddha was not just symbolic. It carried actual power. This light pierced through the depths of the 16 levels of hell, momentarily easing the suffering of the beings trapped there. More importantly, because they felt this light, these beings developed faith in the Buddha. By the power of that single thought of faith, they were able to escape the hell realms and be reborn in the celestial heavens. It is staggering to think that one man's act of generosity could help so many suffering beings. So, why did the Buddha smile? And what did this offering mean for the Brahmin's own future? The Buddha's smile was a prophecy of the Brahmin's incredible future blessings. To say these blessings were immense is an understatement. In terms of time, we talk about great kalpas, astronomical units of time beyond human imagination, because of this one sincere offering. For the next 13 great kalpas, he would never fall into the lower realms of suffering. Throughout those 13 great kalpas, he would enjoy boundless blessings in the human and heavenly realms. In his final incarnation, he would attain enlightenment on his own without a teacher, becoming a pratyeka Buddha. This is the power of making an offering to a fully enlightened being. The return on investment is truly of a cosmic scale. Finding your field of merit today. You might be thinking, this ancient story sounds great, but what does it have to do with us in the modern world? The Buddha is no longer physically here. How can we plant such seeds of merit for ourselves? Actually, there is no need to worry. According to the teachings of great masters, fields of merit, opportunities to accumulate virtue are everywhere around us, supporting the triple gem, sustaining the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Filial piety. Caring for and honoring our parents is a vital field of merit. Respecting wisdom, honoring sages, teachers, and those with wisdom. Compassion in action. Helping those who are truly in crisis and in dire need of aid. The opportunity to practice generosity is always right beside us. The crucial turning point, the trap of Mara's work. However, the story doesn't just end with do good and get good. It reaches a critical turning point that reveals a deeper, more cautionary side. Your intention is far more important than you realize. There is a heavy saying, to practice the path of virtue while forgetting the bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment, is the work of Mara. How can doing good deeds be considered the work of a demon Mara? Let's break this down. Mara's work doesn't mean you are doing something evil or malicious. On the contrary, the source is a virtuous act. But, and this is a big but, the heart is missing the most crucial element, the pursuit of ultimate wisdom and the liberation of all beings. The root of Mara's work is actually a fundamental ignorance of vidya, a wandering within the illusions of life rather than seeking the truth. Evil acts create ghostly karma, leading directly to the three lower realms of suffering. Good acts with ignorance. If you do good only to seek personal rewards or good vibes without understanding the reality of reincarnation, you create Mara's karma. You might be reborn as a powerful celestial being with immense blessings and a long life, but because you never sought liberation, you remain trapped even deeper in the cycle of birth and death. You might even use your power to hinder others from seeking the truth. Conclusion. Why do we do what we do? In the end, this ancient story throws the question back at us. Our actions are undoubtedly shaping our future, there is no question about that. But we must look deeper and ask, what is the fundamental thought driving my kindness? Is it for a fleeting, temporary reward in this world or the next? Or is it for the ultimate awakening of ourselves and all sentient beings? This is a question truly worth reflecting upon.